So many people want to know how they can create income very, very quickly. Whether you are going through an emergency or you are really wanting to jumpstart your debt-free journey by having cash saved up for an emergency fund and have that set aside up front. Stick around. I have 6 strategies that you can use to quickly build up $1,000 in just 30 days. And if you wait till the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to put everything together and show you exactly how to do it. Hey, what's up guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. And one of the first things a lot of people do when they are starting their debt-free journey is they want to make sure that they have enough cash saved up for an emergencies. Now, I've done extensive research on emergency funds and how much you should really have. So you'll definitely want to check out that video up here in the cards where I explain everything. Ideally with a starter emergency fund. A starter emergency fund would be the amount of money that you have set aside in a savings account while you're paying off your debt. So that in case of job loss, you get sick, there's a car repair or car accident that you go through, you have enough money. Ideally, that starter emergency fund would be equivalent to 2 to 3 months of living expenses. Now, I don't know about you, but $1,000 definitely doesn't cover my rent or 2 to 3 months of living expenses. But I do think $1,000 in 30 days would be a great motivator for you to just get started and help you amplify to get to that 2 to 3 months of living expenses and then ultimately get to a fully funded emergency fund or whatever you're saving for. Okay, so strategy number 1, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. You probably already knew this, but it is to cut out unnecessary expenses. Now, as we are going through these strategies, remember that everything is temporary. We are only talking about 30 days, not the rest of our lives, not the rest of the year. So if you can just commit to just this small time frame, you're going to see a very large change in your finances by quickly getting this cash. So some ideas to help you on how to cut out unnecessary expenses is I would like to introduce you to Couch and Cocktail. Instead of going out for happy hours, what you'll do is you'll have couch and cocktails here at home. You're going to drink your own booze, you're going to invite your friends over, have you and your partner get together, and you're going to do this at home. Spending money going out just really eats away at that $1,000 goal, so you can save money by doing couch and cocktails at home. You'll also want to stock up on groceries because we are going to temporarily pause how frequently you are going out to eat. Whether you are doing workday lunches or you are a weekender and like to try new restaurants for dinner, all of that needs to be paused, put on pause, and then instead we are going to really focus on doing groceries at home. Even if you think, okay, I'm not that big into cooking, like, give me a break, Justine. Okay. Frozen pizzas are your friend. Remember, it's just for 30 days. And speaking of pausing restaurants, we're also going to be pausing other things like grooming. Grooming is a huge, and you're like, what? Grooming my dog? No, grooming yourself. I'm talking about going to salons, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting waxed, whatever it is that you do to beautify yourself. Just for 30 days, you are going to temporarily pause that because those salon bills can be so expensive. And if we can cut back on that, you can really add to that $1,000 goal. Plus, you're going to be pausing any Amazon and Target purchases. Here's an idea, okay? I love this. I love doing the Target and Amazon apps, and what I like to do is I like to create wish lists on Amazon, and I also like to favorite things on Target so I don't forget about those things. And then when I am ready and I have the budget available for those purchases, I can go back and spend money on those items. So I think people kind of get into that scarcity mode and then that scarcity mentality of thinking, oh, if I don't buy this right now, it's going to be gone or I'm going to forget about it. That's what the favorite button and the wish list button is for, my friends. Strategy number 2 is to cut out subscriptions. We live in a subscription-based world. It is so popular to have everything on autopilot delivered to your door in cute little boxes, and now is the time to really evaluate that if this is a priority for you to get that $1,000 in 30 days. We are going to cancel any subscriptions that no longer fit your lifestyle. Okay, let me give you some examples of this. Subscriptions could be digital, or they could actually be a physical location, such as a gym membership. I love going to the gym. I love lifting weights. I realized that I had access to a gym inside of my apartment complex that was free for me to use. If you don't have something like that, a set of dumbbells and some weight bands will be all you need to do workouts at home. I highly suggest that you check out Fitness Blender right here on YouTube. They are a husband and wife duo based out of Seattle. I've been following them for the past 10 years, and they have over 600 free full-length workout videos for you to check out. You'll also want to take a look at your streaming service subscriptions and really pare down the amount of streaming services that you have. Also, spoiler alert, I don't know if this is like a thing that I can say, but you can be on family plans together with different people, a sister, a friend, and really split that cost to make it cheaper for everyone. Do you do this? Comment below and let me know if you split your streaming subscription with somebody. Box subscriptions will definitely have to take a look at. Things like HelloFresh or any kind of meal delivery kit systems. Also think about the Amazon subscribe and save feature. These are things that I've personally used and really had to evaluate whether or not it was fitting my lifestyle and my financial goals. I found that it was a lot cheaper for me to just meal plan or buy ready-made meals from Costco versus having that HelloFresh subscription delivered to my door that really didn't give me a whole lot of leftovers to work with throughout the week. Another idea for you is to think about doggy daycare. If you have pets, I love dogs. If you are using some sort of doggy daycare subscription, I really would think about how you could have friends or neighbors help you out with that, and in exchange, you could provide a service to that neighbor. And remember, this is only 30 days, so how can you be flexible with your schedule so that your dog is comfortable at home, but you're also saving a little bit of money on that doggy daycare expense? With the pandemic, I feel like a lot of us are now working from home, so maybe this isn't an issue for you, but just thinking about those little expenses from streaming services to pet care and how you can kind of minimize that over the next 30 days. And lastly, take a look at your app subscriptions. If you are on a monthly plan or a yearly plan, you can easily take a look at that on your, I don't know what it's like for Android, but for iPhone, you can look at all of your subscription purchases under settings, and then you click and tap on your name and you can see all of those. And oftentimes, if you still want to keep that subscription, I'll give you a little hack. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, go into your settings and you're going to, again, click your name, and then you're going to click subscriptions, and then you're going to see exactly which active subscriptions that you might have, which ones have been expired. So I only have one active subscription right now, and you can see all the different price points. If you still want to keep the subscription, here's what you do, is you make sure you are on the cheapest subscription level possible. So you can see the Calm Premium 1 year amount is $47.99, but also the same Calm Premium 1 year is upwards of $95.99. Somebody's literally paying double for the exact same features of the app that I'm getting. So do yourself a favor and do this quick hack if you want to keep your apps, but you want to save a little bit of money as well. Strategy number 3 is to evaluate your routine spending habits. If you have a habit of going through the Starbucks drive-thru every single morning on your way to work, that habit needs to be evaluated if you are serious about getting $1,000 in 30 days. Think about it. If it's $5 per coffee and you go 5 days a week, that's $25 every week. That means you're spending $100 per month on Starbucks coffees. Even just minimizing your Starbucks runs to just twice a week can save you $60 in this hypothetical scenario on coffees. Also, if you routinely go out for lunch during your workday, how can you minimize that so you create and make it a special treat? In fact, when I was paying off off $35,000 in student loan debt, I would often allow myself one lunch out during the work week, and that usually was either on a Thursday or Friday as like a treat towards the end of the work week. And how I made bringing lunch to work more exciting is I would make dinners that I really loved, and I would make and bring hot lunches. So a casserole sounded way more appetizing than like a peanut butter jelly sandwich that I just threw together, or a couple of noodles. I really wanted something that felt good and that I would be excited to bring with me to lunch, so it eased the temptation of actually going out. Strategy number 4 is not about cutting back, but it's about picking up. So what I mean by that is looking for any type of opportunities to pick up extra income. Think about freelancing. Do you qualify for overtime? Is there a way that you can pick up a side hustle where you are dog sitting, house sitting, babysitting? You are looking for those ideas to just make a quick buck over the weekend or after work hours so that you can come up with the $1,000 very quickly. One thing that I've done recently to pick up some extra income opportunities was I was able to rent out our second car parking spot, because parking is such a premium in San Diego that I was able to rent out that extra parking spot, and I was able to make $150 per month. Yes, parking is definitely a premium, and people are willing to pay $150 for a nice parking spot, and I was able to do that. Now, during my debt-free journey, I was eligible for overtime, and oftentimes I would use that to my advantage by taking that overtime pay and really putting it towards my financial goal of becoming debt-free. You can do the exact same thing with this $1,000 30-day challenge. Strategy number 5, one of my favorites, one that I personally still use to this day, is to sell something. Now, I have an idea for you on how you can strategize with this. Take that one posting and list it in multiple places. So you could post it on Facebook Marketplace. You can also take that same listing and post it on OfferUp, and this just kind of gauge what the traffic and engagement is on both of those platforms and see which one really maximizes and gets your items sold the fastest. I've had more luck with Facebook Marketplace recently, and I was able to sell some unused lighting equipment for 25 bucks. It was so simple and such a good quick win that I'm motivated to sell something else. Last but not least, strategy number 6 is to keep your utilities low. I find myself a lot of times, Kyle and I now have a safe word called coyote, and anytime we say coyote, it means somebody left a light on. So rather than getting into an argument, disagreement, you left the lights on again, just say coyote, message received, we know. So we're trying to be better about our energy usage by keeping the lights turned off, the TV turned off when it's not in use. Also, adjust your thermostat seasonally so that you can save more money on your electricity bill. That means having your thermostat set higher during the day, during summer months, and also having your thermostat set lower during the day, during the winter months. This is a trick and something, it's not a trick. This is just common sense that my dad told me, because my dad knows all this stuff about HVAC. He was like, this is how you save energy and keep things cool or warm depending on the season. All right, so now that we've gone through these 6 strategies, let's see how all of them work together in this example to recap how this truly does add up to $1,000. So let's say that you actually do a couch and cocktails party at home. Everybody is here, you're drinking your own booze, and you have saved $150 in the month, right? This is not hard, right, guys? You could probably spend like, what, $50 in one happy hour setting? For sure. So $150 saved. You're also going to be saving on gas and Uber expenses to go to said happy hours, because you're a responsible adult who uses Ubers to keep yourself safe. And you saved $40 on Ubers and just the cost of driving out. Next, eating out restaurants and coffee Starbucks runs. You're being more mindful, you're eating more meals at home, even if that means a frozen pizza or maybe doing a pasta night at home. Saving money there is $300 saved. Grooming for the month. You'll save yourself at $250 by not going to the salon, getting your nails done, getting your lashes done. So $250 saved there. Your gym membership, you've cut, so we've saved $70 there from the gym membership, and instead you're going to be using amazing fitness blender, and free weights at home. Any other subscriptions that you're cutting out, such as streaming services or box subscriptions, will save another $100. Plus, you're doing mindful energy usage, which racks up to about $20 saved there. And you'll pick up any extra income opportunities, which is about $50, and then you sell a few items on Facebook Marketplace for another $50. All that tallied up is $1,030. So you could even cut out your mindful energy usage, or even, you know, close to the gas or Uber subscriptions, and you would hit that right on the kitty popo. I literally, that phrase came, that's a phrase my grandma used to say. She's from Hawaii, so kitty popo, it's, yeah, means right on the, right on, spot on. Anyway, side disclaimer, you see how easy you can do this with just these 6 strategies. Let me know which strategy you are trying in the comments below. If you are here to live a debt-free life, live payment-free, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.